Look, I'm sorry, I'm still trying to come out of this food coma from Thanksgiving yesterday. Ooh-wee. Oh, happy Aloha Friday, everyone, and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. I'm your host, Chad Owens. I hope you guys ate as much as I did. I enjoyed myself yesterday. So much to be thankful for. Family, friends, life, achievements, things we're looking forward to. I mean, there's so much that we can be thankful for. And so, but I'm definitely thankful for all the amazing food we were able to partake in yesterday. Yeah, best believe your boy went in. Anyway, look, I'm thankful for you guys for joining us here every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And so thank you so much. And like we always do, let's dive on in to the CO2 Rundown. Oh, and I gotta mention this, right? Each and every week, again, football fever. We're getting towards the end, right? The last quarter or so of games, there's still $500 cash weekly up for grabs. You gotta tune in. You gotta join the party. So make sure next week, I'm giving you guys a little heads up now so you can prepare, put it in your calendars, do what you need to do, set your alarm clocks. Okay, because come Monday, you're gonna have to get yourself a football fever ballot in the Honolulu Star-Advertiser newspaper, fill it out, and then turn it in by Wednesday to select Long's Drugs to give yourself a chance to win. Grand prize at the end, a big green egg Kamado grill. You got to be in the running. All right, so look, shout out to our Football Fever sponsors, Mercedes-Benz of Honolulu, Hawaiian Telcom, and Long's Drugs. Guys, Football Fever, it's free, it's fun, and there's money up for grabs. Let's go. All right, look, Thanksgiving, man, Thanksgiving football, NFL on Thanksgiving Day is always a fun time. It's always a great, time for family, especially a sports family who loves watching football. And we had 3 games to enjoy yesterday. Look, the Chicago Bears, the Bears, let's talk about the Bears for a second. All right, the Bears is a team who has a quarterback in Justin Fields, in my opinion. Rookie, so much potential, so much upside. They just need to continue to build around him, right? That's all a young quarterback needs. He's got the confidence, right? He just needs maybe a few more pieces here and there. And they barely squeaked by a struggling, now 0-10 Detroit Lions, right? They won, I think it was the last second field goal, 16-14. And so shout out to the Bears for persevering through. But I know the Detroit Lions, they've always highlighted Thanksgiving Day with those games. But hey, the Bears were on top there. Bills Saints, the Bills demolished the Saints, right? 31-6. The Saints right now, they have no true quarterback under center. Kamara was injured, so they've got their struggles, man. They looked all right early on with Jameis Winston, but he's out. And so the Bills, led by a very talented Josh Allen, they just dominated 31-6, like I said. And the game of the night, the game of the day, was the Dallas Cowboys and the Raiders, where the Raiders won in overtime, right? A thriller, playoff-type game, back and forth. The Cowboys, they're leading their division. The loss doesn't kill them for the season, for the playoffs. But it's a game you want to win, right? Big time, prime time football, you want to win these games, right? But the difference was, and I talk about it all the time, turnovers, penalties. And the Cowboys were penalized, I believe, 18 times. Way too much penalties to give yourself a chance to win a close. That's hard to do in a regular game. But a close game, you can't have those mistakes. And so to me, that was the difference. And shout out to the Raiders. Shout out to David Carr, man. And Marcus, they've got a nice little bond going. I know David Carr had said in his post game, every time he scrambles for a decent run, in practice or in the game, he goes up to Marcus, hey, Mariota, right? Because, Marcus is known for his ability to be able to run and do those things. And shout out to Marcus, man. He got in the end zone. First touchdown this season as a Raider. I know he's a huge part of that offense, right? It's a nice little wrinkle for him. So I think that tandem is working well for those guys. And watch out for the Raiders coming here down the stretch as they continue to get healthier and healthier and start to build that groove. We know they went through a little bit of a mid-season shift, a change, with the coaching. But now they can find their groove. They can build some momentum. They're going to be a team to be reckoned with come down the stretch here. So shout out to those guys, man. All right, it's time. It's time for our Rainbow Wahine volleyball team to secure the Big West title. They have an opportunity tonight as well as tomorrow night. All we got to do is win one of these games, and it's solely ours. Because of the win last week, we guaranteed at least a share of the Big West title, but we don't want to share, right? We want this thing. And so we got two opportunities. And so good luck to our Rainbow Wahine tonight and as well as tomorrow against a team, all right? UC Santa Barbara, who they lost to at the midway point in the season. And they're saying because of that loss, it sparked a drive. It sparked a motivation to do better, to play better. It was a challenge. And in sports, that's what it's about, right? You should constantly, as an athlete, you should constantly be looking for adversity, right? Taking an L isn't always the worst thing for you. Sometimes we need that, right? We need to take a step back to reevaluate. We need to take a step back to get back to the fundamentals, to get back to doing the things that made us successful in the first place. I'm not saying that that's the case with our Rainbow Wahine, but as a whole, in general, sometimes we need that. All right, and Saturday, it's also senior night for our Rainbow Wahine, and I know this is a mixed emotion type game, type night. Last game as a Rainbow Wahine. I've been there as a football player. Our senior football players just experienced that last weekend. It's a special time, right? And so, man, Jason Kanashiro, shout out to you. He's got an article highlighting our seniors and a little bit more in depth of what they're going through and how they're feeling and what they're truly thankful for their time spent here in Hawaii and as a Rainbow Wahine volleyball player. So make sure you guys check that article out. Good luck, ladies. Let's bring it home. And again, we don't want to share. Okay, man, coming off of a huge offensive performance and win last week, our University of Hawaii Rainbow Warrior football team is gearing up to be what I want to call at full strength, right? Healthy, firing on all cylinders, and they're taking on Wyoming this week on the road. They're already there, getting adjusted to the climate, getting adjusted to the time. They're setting themselves up for success, to finish strong. And there is a chance that we could see them in the Hawaii Bowl. There is a chance, right? Things need to play out, but we'd love for that to happen. And so they're fired up, they're focused, and coming off of their best offensive performance, in my opinion, of the season, I think they found their stride, right? This kid, Owens, is something special, right? He's going to get more involved. I'm sure he's going to get more touches. He's more incorporated into the game plan. We've got so much weapons across the board. And I just can't wait to see how we utilize everyone and finish this season off right, finish the regular season off strong. And so, look, our team at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser, we put together the game day analysis, everything you need to know, offense, defense, special teams on both sides. So make sure you guys check that out in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser. All right, we got some prep football action tomorrow night. Number 1, Kahuku. They're number 1 in the Oia, and they're right now ranked number 1 in the state. All right, they're taking on number 5 ranked Campbell. This is a big time game, right? Two teams that are really good football teams. Obviously, we know that Kahuku has been just dominating everyone they play, but Campbell has proven to be right there, right? They're that feisty group. They're that group that believes that they can be at the top. They believe they can beat anyone on any given day. And so this is going to be a hard-fought game. I know Campbell's going to bring it, but Kahuku is trying to maintain and show that, hey, we are the #1 team in the state. All right, so that's going to be exciting. And the other game that night, is Farrington is taking on #3 ranked Mililani. And I know the Trojans have sort of had their ups and downs this season, but they're also still a really good football team. They've got great coaching. They've got championship pedigree, right, in that locker room. So they're trying to make their climb and set themselves up for this the playoffs, right? And so we got some good football action coming at you guys this weekend. I cannot wait. And if you guys want a more in-depth look into these games, Paul Honda has more in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser. And that is it for this Aloha Friday segment. I want to thank you all so much for tuning in. Man, I know you guys are about to dive into those leftovers. I know there's so much more dessert to be had. Oh, and that's, I'm going to be honest, that's my kryptonite. I've got a little bit of a sweet tooth. But nonetheless, man, you see me in the gym. That's why I'm working extremely hard each and every day to be able to enjoy these days. And you deserve it. Right? You deserve it. You deserve to have dessert. So enjoy the leftovers today. Enjoy the weekend. And like I always encourage you guys to do, go ahead, man, relax, reset, recover, and get ready for another successful week. And look, I love the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday sales, all this good stuff, but it's time to get ready for the best time of the year. I absolutely love Christmas. I know you guys do too. I know people have already got their lights up. Some people even got their Christmas trees up already. But look, it's time to get ready and gear up for Christmas. I love it. Guys, have a great weekend, and I'll see you come Monday. Aloha.